Good morning friends, welcome back to Parnika Tutorials. In the last few videos, I have discussed about simple if else. I hope you have watched those videos. If you did not watch those videos, I request you to go back and watch those videos and come back to this video. In this video, I want to discuss about else if, the syntax, the flowchart and also with an example. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. First, before discussing about the syntax of else if, let me discuss where it will be used. Let's take a simple example. Okay, someone has given you a keychain. It consists of 4 keys. Key 1, key 2, key 3, key 4 is there and you have a lock. Okay, now if a lock is there and you have a bunch of 4 keys, then what you will do? First you will try to open the lock with the key 1. Am I right? If it is opening, it is good. If it is not opening, then you will go with the key 2. If it is opening, then it's good. If it is not opening, you will try with the key 3. If the lock is opening with the key 3, then it is good. Otherwise, you will try to open with the key 4. If it is opening, then it's good. If it is not opening, then you will say that this bunch of keys are not the key for this lock. Am I right or wrong? So similarly, we will use the else if block in the similar conditions. Let me discuss the syntax of else if and then we will discuss the flowchart and with an example. Let's take that we have an if and we have a condition. And you know that if the condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block, such as let's take that you have statement 1, statement 2, like this few statements are there. If the condition is true, these statements will be executed. If the condition is false, then you will write else if a condition 2 you will write. Let's take it some other condition you are writing. Let's make that this is a condition 1. Okay. If this condition is true, you will execute some statements. Let's take that statement 3, statement 4 you are executing. Okay. Is it clear? Even this condition is also false. Then you will write else if some other condition. Let's take that you are writing condition 3. If this is true, some other statements will be executed. Let's take that statement 5, statement 6 will be executed. Even if it is false, let's take that you are writing an else block. Some statements will be executed. Let's take the statement 7, statement 8. Okay, and then you have a some statement 9. Let me discuss with this syntax. You have an if, you have a condition 1. Now this condition can produce any one of the outcome. Either it is a true or a false. If it is true, if this condition is true, then statements which are there in this if block will be executed, such as statement 1 and statement 2. Let me write it here. Let's take that condition 1 is true. If it is true, then statement 1, statement 2 and statement 9 will be executed. If this condition 1 is false, if the condition 1 is false, then the control will go to the else if block and it will check the condition 2, whether the condition 2 is true or false. If the condition 2 is true, meaning is that condition 1 is false and condition 2 is true, then statements which are there in this block will be executed, such as statement 3 and statement 4. Then this statement will be executed, statement 9. Now let's take that even this condition is also false. Then control will go to here and it will check whether this condition 3 is true or false. Let's take that condition 3 is true. Then what are the statements will be executed? The statements which are there in this else if block will be executed, such as statement 5, statement 6 and this statement 9 also will be executed. If this condition 3 is false, meaning is what? Condition 1 is false, condition 2 is false and also condition 3 is false. All these conditions are false, then the statements which are there in the else block will be executed, such as statement 7, statement 8 and statement 9 will be executed. So this is the way it will work. If the condition 1 itself is true, then it will execute the statement 1, statement 2, and then it will execute the statement 9. If the condition 1 is false and condition 2 is true, then statement 3 and statement 4 and statement 9 will be executed. If the condition 1, condition 2 is false and condition 3 is true, then statement 5, 6 and 9 will be executed. If the condition 1, condition 2 and condition 3 all are false, then the statements which are there in the else block will be executed and the statement 9 will always be executed. So this is about the syntax and the working flow of a else if ladder. Now let me discuss the flow chart for it. You will have the if condition, okay, you have some condition, not if condition, you have a condition, then you have the two outcomes, whether the condition is true or the condition is false. Let's take that condition is true, then you will execute, let's take that statement 1 comma statement 2 you are executing. Okay, if this condition is false, then again you will have the another condition. Are you understanding it or not? You have another condition. Now again this condition can be true or false. If this condition is true, you will execute some other statement such as statement 3 and statement 4. Or not only two statements, you can write any number of statements. Again, if this condition is false, again you have a certain another condition. Again this condition can be true or it can be false. Is it clear? If it is true, then you are executing statements such as statement 5 and statement 6. If this condition is also false, is it clear? Then you are executing statement, you are executing statement 7, statement 8. If this is true, this is true or this is true or this is, you have to execute a statement 9. Am I right or wrong? Is it clear? Meaning is that after executing this statement or executing this statement or executing this statement, you have to come and execute the statement 9. Am I right? The same one I am reflecting as a flow chart. Are you able to understand? You have a if condition. If it is true, you will execute these statements. After executing these statements, you have to come and execute this statement. Okay? Are you able to understand? If this condition is false, then you will check another condition, else if. If this condition is true, you will execute these statements and execute the statement 9. If this condition is also false, then you will check this condition. If this condition is true, you will execute these statements and also the statement 9. If this condition is also false, when this condition will fall, this all are false, then you will execute these statements and also you will execute this statement. So this is about the else if syntax and the flow chart. Now let me discuss with a simple example so that you will understand the concept in a better way. Okay, let me write a C program to check whether the two numbers is one is greater than another one or less than another one or equal or not using the else if. So to do that one, I am using a header file called stdio.h, which is a standard input output header file. Then I am writing a statement called void main. Okay, and then I am taking two variables a comma b. Okay, and then I am asking the user to enter the a value and b value. So I am using an inbuilt function called printf. So enter a and b values, and I am using a \n character which goes for the new line, and then I am using another inbuilt function to read the values of a and b. As they are integers, I am using a format specifier called %d, and I am using an ampersand a and ampersand b. This is nothing but in the address location of the A and in the address location of B, you store these values. Okay. Now, I need to check the condition. If A is less than B, then what I need to do? I need to print a statement called printf A is less than B. Am I right? And \n. Okay. If this condition is false, you may think that, sir, here you have written the open braces and close braces, but here you did not open and you did not close. Remember one point, even in the simple if I have discussed this point. If you have a single statement in the if block, okay, then these curly braces are optional. If you have more than one statement in the if block, then the curly braces are compulsory. Okay. Now let's take that the condition is not satisfied. Then I want to check another condition. A is greater than B. Else if A is greater than B, then I need to write printf A is greater than B. Now tell me one thing, either A should be less than B or A should be greater than B. If these two are not happening, then what I can say? A is equal to B. So I will write a statement called else printf A is equal to B. Am I right or wrong? Then I am writing a statement called printf like. Okay. And then I am writing a statement called get ch and I am closing the main function. See, you can write all the statements in a single line also. That is the advantage of C language. Even because of the space constraint, I am writing in a single line. I don't know if I go beyond, will it be visible to you or not. Okay. Now, let me discuss this program with a simple example. Okay. Let's take that user has entered the A value is some 15, B value is 5. Now, tell me one thing. First, it will check this condition. What is the A value? A value is 15 and B value is 5. Now, check it. What is this condition? A is less than B. Whether 15 is less than 5? 15 is less than 5? No. Am I right? 15 is greater than 5. So, this condition is false. If this condition is false, you will come and check this condition. What is this condition? Is just saying A is greater than B. So, now tell me whether 15 is greater than 5? Yes. So, it will print the output as A is greater than B. And also, please tell me, any other statement will be displayed? Yes. This printf like also will be displayed. Am I right or wrong? So, this is my default statement. Whether this statement is executing or this statement is executing or this statement is executing, always this statement will be executing. So, if A value is 15 and B value is 5, then it will print the statement as A is greater than B and also like. Suppose let's take that you have taken 15 and 15. Then this condition is false, this condition is false, then it will execute this one. A is equal to B and also it will print the statement called like. So with this example, I hope you have understood the syntax for else if ladder, the flowchart and also a C program how to write using the else if statement. If you still have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.